Hey everybody, welcome back to MP Gaming Bros, and today I'll be doing something just a little different. I'm going to be doing a comparison between Skyrim and Dragon Age Inquisition. I believe that it deserves a video, so I'll be doing that in a minute, but first I want to talk about our channel first. Um, Two things, ESO and King's Quest. I will not be doing ESO anymore. I don't really enjoy the game that much. It was good for a while, but I really just don't really want to play it. It's too much like an MMO in my opinion. It's just too much like that and not much Elder Scrolls in my opinion. And King's Quest, that's still intact, and I still want to make videos on that, so that's all good. So, I want to first by starting this comparison by saying, if you ask a person what is their favorite video game, they'll probably say Skyrim. That's their special game. Or for people that play RPGs, it's probably Skyrim because Skyrim was honestly the first RPG that did this stuff right. It did it really, 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 really well. Uh, that's what that's why people love the game so much. And mine is Batman Arkham Asylum because I just love that game to bits. That's just my favorite game. That's my first Xbox 360 game. I just loved it to death. So I just want to understand that people have these special games, and sometimes people having these special games, they'll just overlook everything just because they think the game is perfect, which is what I did in Arkham Asylum, which I still do in Arkham Asylum because it's still my favorite game. So the question is, which is better? So I'm gonna start off by talking about the graphics. I'll have to give a strong side to Skyrim just for snowy settings. That's what a lot of Skyrim is. You'll see in a few pictures that it does look pretty nice. It does look pretty. Um, just the snowy settings are just a lot more. They spend a lot more time with that. But the colors in general, the graphics are just more vibrant in Dragon Age Inquisition. They just look more like it looks more warm and friendly, um, more inviting. Like you want to come back and play this game more. Combat, and I know it's gonna sound like I'm just giving Skyrim a punch in the face, but it's not like you're just trying to hit air. That's what you do in Skyrim. You're hitting air and blood splattering everywhere. In this game, you feel some punch into it. You can have 8 different abilities. There are a lot of different types of abilities you can get. Um, I might go more in depth with that later. But then I've heard some people say that the problem that they have with the game is it just feels too grindy at the beginning because it takes like maybe 10 hits to kill someone. But it's an RPG. It should have a little bit of MMO, but not too much because then it just becomes just really I don't like an MMO myself. I like MMO slash RPG, but just not a lot of MMO, mostly RPG. Companions, I think they're generally the same. You can just have four instead of you can have three. My bad. You can have three instead of one, and occasionally two, depending on if you're doing like a mission. And the customization for your companion to Dragon Age Inquisition is a lot more centered and a lot more. This is better. Like you can just give them a piece of armor and they will wear it. It's not like you'll hope they'll wear it, like in Skyrim. Dragon fights are so much better in Dragon Age Inquisition. You cannot simply two-shot a dragon. You cannot do that. That does not work. Dragon Age Inquisition. It's a monument to fight. They're incredibly hard to find, and every time you do, you get uh, a dragon skull in your castle. And yeah, you can become a king in the first 10 hours. And becoming king, you do king stuff. Like you can actually send out people to find resources. You can send out people to spy. You can find new places. You have to get more power to continue with the game, so it's like a progression system. You can customize your own castle. You customize your throne. You go on the throne and decide to execute people. You're a king. You cannot become that in Skyrim. So you just have more power, quote unquote, in Dragon Age Inquisition. Overall fun, Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm sorry, it's like in Skyrim there are a few good different places to go. There's like a few different places to go. But in Dragon Age Inquisition, the environment is very different each time. You have very thick forests. You have snowy regions. You got regular regions, quote unquote, like in the woods. You got desert places to go. It's just more interesting. So if I went to the store and I saw that Dragon Age Inquisition and Skyrim was on the shelf, Me myself, I would buy Dragon Age Inquisition because the overall more quality for your money that you spent on it, the more stuff there is in it. It does that sounds a little weird. It's like no, you're lying. There's not as much stuff as in Dragon Age Inquisition to Skyrim, but there is. There's little. There's probably equal to more. There's probably even more because you're a king and you can do king stuff, and then like the side missions are pretty much the same. A lot of the things are very close, but I'd definitely have to give Dragon Age Inquisition. If I went to a store, I'd pick that up if they're the same price with Skyrim. So thank you guys for watching. Please put your opinions down in the comments, and thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and see y'all guys later.